Hello everyone, it's me. I've hit 600,000 subscribers, so I'm going to be doing a Q&A. Of course, I love playing with my dogs. You might not have seen this, so yeah, I usually like kick the ball and someone goes and chases it. Oh, come on. They left me a present. I'm now going to pick up dog poo as well. I haven't even opened this. This is a new roll of poo. Actually not. Someone's really good at catching. Okay, let's go. Pick some poo out. Someone, why'd you poo this now? It's not the time, you know. Okay, and there's some over there. Yep. Done. Okay. Okay, so obviously, I said I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and I am going to be doing a Q&A. I want to put this away somewhere, so I'm going to put it over here. So yes, where are we? The first question is from Jules Rose. She's one of my patrons, and she says, "Hi Cole, I know you love jazz, and I do too." Oh god, there's a thing about it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Starting out as an event jazz pianist for hire, performing local at weddings, parties, public exhibitions of your choice, or songwriting and recording, then touring, or something different? So, obviously, worst case scenario, I very much hope to be carrying on my YouTube channel, because obviously we've just hit 600,000 subscribers. It'll be really cool to keep it going. Only 400,000 away from 1 million now, which is mental. So, yes. I think, personally, I'd like to do, obviously, because I'm a composer, I'd like to write songs and record. I also like singing, so of course I'd like to sing my songs as well. That would be very nice. So yeah, I very much hope that answers your question. So yeah, thanks for that. The next one is from Philliocus. They've said, "Have you watched Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad? Because if not, watch them now." So no, I have not watched either of those. However, I have obviously recorded. I have played the Game of Thrones theme tune on the piano. I've done that over there. I haven't done the Breaking Bad one. I don't know how that goes like. Do you know, Daddy? Okay, he's just not shaking his head at the back of the camera. So no, he doesn't know. But yeah, of course I can go check them out. I can see what they actually, what it actually is.
You're probably a bit too young though to watch both.
Eventually, I'll watch them.
Eventually.
Eventually. Summer's back. Oh, you want me to kick the ball again? There's no poo in the goal this time. Oh. Okay, well that's gone in the other direction. Let's go to the next question now. This one is from MJ Drums. He says, "At what age did you start playing the piano?" I started playing at the age of 4, I think, or 5, or whenever that was. It was sometime around then. I don't remember exactly when I started. But yes, this actually ties into a very nice question that is from far away. Mini Cooper Trooper. Also, how did you play piano in the first place? So when I was about 4, I was going to like these toddler groups. Probably more when I was 3, but it is what it is. I was playing on those toy pianos, I believe, like all the nursery rhymes and stuff, like quite well for some reason. That's what my mum has said, because I don't actually know exactly. I say this quite a bit on my live streams. It's kind of a bit of a story, but according to my mum, this is true. So there you go. So this one is from CasR7. Be honest, would you consider yourself a better piano player than Marcus Veltri or Joe Jenkins? Personally, I think I'm a bit better than Joe Jenkins. I like what he does, but I think he's more of an entertainer than a pianist, and I think that's what gets people to watch his videos. I obviously watch his videos too. I really like what he does. I've been watching him since he had 400,000 subscribers. Now he's on 3 million. So yeah, that's really cool. For Marcus Veltri, I've never seen him play on a real piano. I've seen him play on a keyboard, obviously. He also does beatboxing and looper with his videos, and I really like what he does. That's obviously why I started Omegle. I really liked what he did, and playing by ear as well. and I knew because I had perfect pitch, I could do that as well. So yeah, yeah, I think I'm not entirely sure on that one, but I think also Francesco Perino, he does piano covers as well. He said recently he's going to start a music degree, which is really, really cool. I also he does piano. Okay, yeah, dogs really like that. Yes, I think I already said he's taking a music degree. I recently posted that I had done my ATCL, which is the equivalent to the end of the first year of a music degree. I think that's just kind of stating facts. Not that I'm better. I don't think I'm better, to be honest. But that's what it says. So yes, we'll move on. This one is from Davidos, or Davidos, or something like that. Sorry that I've completely destroyed your name. Have you taken piano lessons, or have you learned to play yourself? I've taken piano lessons since I was 4, I guess, when I started playing. I guess that's what I can say. I think I answered the question before. It kind of linked to it. So, yes. This one's from Maxence Piquemal, I think. That's how you say it. What is your top 3 favourite Elton John songs? I'd say my top 3 are probably Your Song, Rockin' Man, and I'm Still Standing. I think that's what I'd say. Yeah. Okay, so this one's from Swayam. What do you do for your left hand and right hand independence in piano? I mean, usually I just practice scales hand separately. Of course, I do them hands together, but I do that. I also, when I'm practicing my pieces, I do them hand separately to try and get more control with the fingers and, I don't know, build up memory, I guess. But then I think that's just kind of what every classical pianist does, because I think it's kind of helpful. It's the basics, really, I think. Obviously, there's like other techniques you could learn to try and improve your practice, but I think the main one is obviously to practice your scales. I usually like lift my fingers up as well, not to a stupid amount. You also need to have a good hand position, but then that's kind of with hands in general, not really hand separately. But yes, I do them like right hand and left hand, and then I put them together, but then that's what I do. But I think that's kind of normal. Okay, so yes, this one is from Michael Palmer. Cole, I keep picturing you performing with other talented musicians, perhaps as an ensemble. Your incredible ability to create arrangements could be applied to all elements to perfection. Any chance of this happening? So, of course, I think I performed and with other ensembles in Purcell, through the videos, obviously, on their channel. I think, yes, it would be a pretty cool idea if I like got with those ensembles and did my own arrangements. I think it's possible you can do that, maybe. I'm sure it is, if it's a good idea. At the moment, I do also write for other arrangements of music. I'm actually going to have a recorder quartet coming out soon for you guys to listen to. So I hope you guys will like that. Let's try this. Okay, well, move. This one is from Raya L. Do you go to school? Yes. Is it a private school, a grammar school, public school, or are you homeschooled? Do you want to do piano? So, I mean, I auditioned to go to Purcell, so I guess I could say it's a private school. And yes, I guess. I mean, the answer to do you want to do piano is yes. Okay, we move on. This one's from LegoLoserProductions. What got you into piano? I think I've answered that question already in the Q&A before. Why did you start YouTube? Realistically, in the first place, it was just for fun. I just thought it would be a pretty fun idea to do that. And just start YouTube just for the fun of it. I never thought it would ever get to 600,000 subscribers. I just thought, oh, why not, you know? And who's your favorite artist? Well, I mean, Queen, I guess. I performed quite a lot of songs on my YouTube channel from Queen. The first one I did was Bohemian Rhapsody, and then I did quite a lot after that. It's the most, obviously, on my channel from a certain artist by a mile. But there you are. Oh, God. And this one is from, I've lost it. Okay, it's from Dennison Dotor, not Doctor, Dotor, I think. How long does it really takes to learn piano? I mean, I guess for different people, obviously it'll take a different amount of time. It's more on the quality of practice than how much you're going to be practicing. Of course, the more you practice, the better you'll become, but it's more about how well you practice. If you practice terrible for 5 years, you're not really going to get too much of a place. So yeah, it's more about the quality than the quantity, but obviously you want the quantity of the quality and then the quantity of that. Okay, that was a bit confusing, but there you go. That's kind of it. Okay, so this one is from Adam Rizzi, who is a patron. Have you ever seen a ghost or aliens, and do you believe in them? And I don't believe in ghosts, really. I mean, they could be real, but I don't really believe in them. Aliens, however, I kind of do believe, but like obviously not on this earth. I guess you could call anyone an alien. It's just like you could call other species aliens, but I guess there could be another, like, you never... There could be another planet with life on it, you never know. There's obviously other planets of light. Will you two? That was a very wonky pass to nowhere. Well, there's probably another planet with life on it. I guess that's what you could call an alien. I don't know about like if it would look like aliens from the movies. No one's seen them, so I guess that's my answer. Probably aliens, but not ghosts. So this one's from Mango Monster. Got a million questions, but no time to type them all. Just a few. I think there's only 2 questions in here. Mango Monster's also my Patreon as well. What do you want me to do, Summer? Okay, is there any style of music about which you would say, meh, doesn't resonate with me at all? And if yes, which one? At the moment, the answer is no, but I haven't really ventured into all the styles of music yet, so it could be yes, but at the moment, I like certain things about different types of music. I like the rhythms from Bossa Nova, for example, which is what I like from it. And besides music and football, what else from the world do you find pretty cool, moving and interesting? Like movies, technology, travel, just to name a few, or anything else? Well, I like playing with my dogs, obviously. I like playing games. I play Minecraft and FIFA. I also play with my sister as well. She likes playing Roblox a lot. And I guess that also answers Asylum Hits. What do you do outside of playing piano as well? That's what I do. And I also go to school. I don't have a full-time job because I'm only 14. That also probably answers another question if I find it. Yes, do you have any hobbies? I think I might have said them already, playing with my dogs. That was from Alfonso Lombidia. So yes, thanks for those questions. Let's go back to where I was. Yes, Susan North, it's your question now. Another Patreon of mine. Do you think you may use a vocal coach? I know of some and they know how to overcome any issues. Then you could be the next Elton. All you need is another Bernie Taupin for lyrics. See you soon. I mean, obviously, I'd like to write lyrics myself, would be quite cool. And I'd try and, you know, of course, to be like a singer-songwriter. But vocal coach, if you don't know, at Purcell you get music lessons included in the price you pay to go there, and undoubtedly there is a vocal coach there. I think there's a jazz one, I think, the one I'm going to, and obviously other vocal coaches, because other people will be doing voice as their first study. So I've got one, and I very much hope it will be very useful. This one's from HEWP. or he whoop or something like that. Can you show us your Funko Pops, please? We're gonna have to take a cut because I don't know my Funko Pops on me. So here we go. Okay, so yeah, there's a green screen behind, but that's fine. So they're my Arsenal Funko Pops: Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Ozil. Ozil's left the club now, which is a bit sad. But now we've got James Brown, Elvis Presley, Slash, Mariah Carey in a Christmas suit, perfect for spring. Ed Sheeran as well, Michael Jackson, Elton John, and then obviously Queen. We've got John Deacon, Brian May, Roger Taylor hiding behind Freddie Mercury, and Freddie Mercury. We've got another Freddie Mercury. It was a present from Adam Rizzi from a birthday. So yeah, thank you so much. I haven't opened it yet. I should have opened it when we did my Melancholy Blues, but for some reason I haven't. Probably save it for when we do another Queen cover. And that's not quite a Funko Pop, but that's me. It's kind of a little doll. I mean, it'd be quite cool to get a Funko Pop. I'm not sure about it yet. Oh, actually, you can probably see Dad in the reflection. And probably me as well. But you could also see a black cloth over there. I usually have to put that up so the green screen actually works properly. But yes, these are all my Funko Pops. And there they are. Okay, I'm back. I hope you've got that camera. This one is from Becca Music. What tips do you have from composing covers? I can compose my right hand as it's pretty basic, but the left hand is hard to compose. So for composing covers, usually I'd say the left hand is more about the bass and the chords. So, you know, and you need to get the rhythm of these chords as well, is what I usually do. But I mean, for inspiration, you can always go look at what other people have done as well. You can also check out my video. I did a behind the scenes of me doing Deja Vu and creating that piano cover in about an hour. So that's that one. In addition to this, do you have any tips for people starting piano and music channels like myself? So, I mean, effectively just post, basically. If you keep posting, the more you'll probably enjoy it, and the more people will go and watch them, basically. So yes, I hope that answers that question as well. So we now move on to Ferdi Nando's question, a regular on my YouTube live streams, is of course, congrats on 600,000 subscribers to you, Chi, Emma, and Mum. I always wondered if you personally replied to all the comments on all your social media. Your response time is very short, also during the night. I appreciate that, but how can you do it? In some ways, it's a full-time job, but besides all the video editing by Chi, in other words, it's a kind ... You could probably work out the rest of it. So, about social media, it's not really hard to like reply to comments. Usually I only get about 100 comments a day. It'll probably take about 20 minutes. I can just scroll up and down on YouTube Studio. They usually have a place for unread comments, so I can always read them there. Ones during the night, usually, it's only when I have my phone during the night. Sometimes at school, obviously, I have to have my phone in because they don't want me to be awake the whole night, which is kind of obvious. But of course, that's how I do it. It doesn't take too long to do it, of course. Oh, Summer, you're back. Of course, at home on holiday, for the past few weeks I've been at home now. I've been, obviously, can do it at night. Don't usually, but sometimes I do. So this one's from Will Spivey. What are your top 5 most fun songs to play? So most fun, Bohemian Rhapsody, and then I guess Bicycle Race was quite fun to do. Don't Stop Me Now, there was a bit of fun bit. Actually, I like The Sound of Silence because, that was a terrible shot. The Sound of Silence, I can play in all 12 keys quite easily, and each key kind of has like a different tone to it. Yeah, each key kind of has a different tone to it, and I like to listen to the feels of all 12 of them, which is really fun for me. Also, I guess there's also like quarter tones, but my piano doesn't have quarter tones because it's a piano, But yes. And then the other one, I guess, Baby Shark, because it's Baby Shark. This one's from Piano Tube Leon Bricht. Do you like pop or rock music in classical, as you seem to back away from classical music in Omegle videos? The short answer is yes, but the reason why I back away from classical music in Omegle videos is because classical music, it's not really like a play-by-ear thing. You have to like play the notes exactly, and then you also get the feel and the dynamics. Otherwise, it doesn't really sound good, to be honest. Obviously, you can do many interpretations with other arrangements. I guess for orchestras, you can kind of do it, but yes, that's how it is. This one now is from Marina Club Full TV. How much Queen songs do you play? About 15, I think. I've done maybe a bit more. Actually, definitely a bit more. But it's something like that. It's obviously the most most from a single artist on my channel. I've got a video that I did at Westfield Stratford that I did a full hour of Queen. So you can go check that out. Obviously, that's not all my Queen songs because I made some of my Queen covers. Once lockdown had become lockdown, you want me to kick the ball again? So yeah, but you can just look for some of the ones I have done. Last one I think I did was my Melancholy Blues, I think. Yes, that's the one. Okay, so now this one is from Lucie. If you could collab with any pianist or singer, who would it be? I mean, if I could go for any in the whole world, I could say Ed Sheeran or Elton John, I guess. If I were to be more realistically, maybe Jenkins. That'd be fun to collab with him because of all the ideas he does, and it'd be fun to take part in it. It'd be very interesting to see what we could do. Just a suggestion. I've obviously collabed with other pianists before. I think Henry Herbert, Dr. K, I've collabed with before. And actually Marcus Veltri would be quite a good idea as well, because he does Omegle videos like me, and playing by ear, so that would be fun. Okay, so now this one's from Brendan Aurel. You said that your favourite composer is Yiruma, and your favourite music by him is River Flows on You. What other songs do you love from Yiruma? Well, obviously I really like River Flows on You, most popular, and I think in general it's the best one. And of course I like Kiss the Rain, but there's another one I really like quite a bit. Maybe is what it's called. I like the motifs he uses in that. They're very interesting. Okay, this one is now from Hi, it's 100% call that. This one's from Hi, It's Me Piano. How tall are you in centimeters? In centimeters, last time I measured, I was 171 centimeters. I'm as tall as my dad now, which is very scary. Hopefully I don't grow too much higher. Piano man with a piano plan. What is your favourite instrument other than the piano and why? And which instrument would you like to be able to play other than piano, assuming you don't play any other instruments? Well, I play guitar, clarinet, and I also sing. But another instrument I like to play, there was also this like flute type of thing with like a tube, like a pull thing. Now, I don't know what it's called, and you like play it here. I mean, it's a wind instrument, but I remember my grandfather gave it to me, and I don't know the name of it, so I'd have to find that myself. I guess that's what I'd say is my favourite instrument other than the piano. But I really like the instruments I play anyway. So this one's from Joni Joni. How did you learn to play by ear? And I hope that in the future, I would also be able to play by ear. So, firstly, I've got perfect pitch. So that's quite easy for me to get the notes into my brain. If you don't have perfect pitch, the closest thing to it is relative pitch. It's basically where you know, like, you can, if you hear one note and you know what the note it is, you'd be able to find out the rest of the other notes as from working out what that note is, and it's basically intervals, kind of. There's a plane in the sky, I think, somewhere, and it's really loud. Hopefully the mic stops that. Oh, there, it's over there, helicopter. You don't need to film it too much. Don't know what helicopter it is, but it's a helicopter. and it's really loud. But yes, yeah, so that's like to get the notes into your head. You've got to have the memory to keep it in your head, to play it however long. So yeah, I have quite good memory. I know 100 digits of pi for no real reason, and all the elements in the periodic table in order for no real reason either. But yes, pi starts like 3.14159265358979323, and so on. I won't recite all the 100 digits of pi. I already have a video for that. I made a little song out of it, a little jiggle, I guess. It's not really much of a song. Well, I mean, it is a song, but... And then once you get it in, you have to bring it out of your brain onto the piano. So you've got to know how to play the piano, basically. It's like I don't know, an audio recorder with a speaker, or an amp with an input device in it. But yes, I think that is the final question. Thank you for all your guys' questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and also follow my socials. We're close to 1,000 on Twitter, nowhere near 600,000. Yeah. Also, yes, go check out my merch as well, collab as well. Hopefully that's going all right. And also that you can also be my Patreon as well. And you can check out my sheet music. Those links will be in the description as well. So yes, that's it, I think, unless I'm missing anything. No. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, you've come back straight away, haven't you? What do you want me to do? Stop.